The ghost stood in front of the kid with a smile creeping up on its face. Right when the boy thought the coast was clear for him to run, this happened. Hi, friends! Today, I will be telling you about the story of the boy who was forgotten by everyone he loved at a campsite. Max had been looking forward to Camp Avatar World for weeks. He had his flashlight, his favorite snacks, and a brand new sleeping bag. It was his first time camping without his parents, and though he was excited, there was a small knot of nervousness in his stomach. The camp was hidden deep in a forest, surrounded by tall, whispering pine trees and a silver lake that sparkled under the setting sun. Max set up his tent with help from one of the counselors and joined the other kids for dinner by the fire. After roasting marshmallows, Counselor Eva stood up and clapped her hands. "Time for a ghost story," she said, with a mysterious smile. The campers leaned in closer to the fire as the shadows stretched across the clearing. "Long ago," she began, "a boy named Oliver came to Camp Willowglow. He loved exploring. One evening, he wandered too far into the woods, and he never came back. They searched and searched," Eva continued, "but no one ever found him, and now on quiet nights, people say they can still hear his voice, whispering through the trees." The fire crackled loudly, making a few kids jump. Max shivered, but he told himself it was just a story. Still, when bedtime came, he zipped his tent up extra tight. The forest was quiet, except for the chirping of crickets and the soft rustling of branches. Max lay awake, staring at the roof of the tent. He was just starting to doze off when a soft sound like wind through leaves, but his eyes flew open. Did someone just say his name? He sat up, listening hard. "Max, come here." The voice was faint, almost like it was floating on the wind. Max crawled to the tent flap and peeked outside. The campground was still. Max grabbed his flashlight and stepped into the cool night. The beam flickered once, then steadied. A figure stepped from behind a tree. A boy, about his age but dressed strangely in old-fashioned clothes, suspenders, muddy boots, and a button-up shirt. "I'm Oliver," the boy said, his voice gentle. "I used to camp here a long time ago." "You're the boy from the story?" "I didn't mean to get lost, I just went exploring, but when I tried to come back, no one could see me, no one could hear me." "I can hear you," Max said. "That's why I came to you," Oliver said. "You were listening." "I get so lonely out here," Oliver whispered. "I try to talk to campers every year, but they don't notice. They're too busy or too scared." "I'm not scared," Max said, standing a little taller. Max hesitated, then asked, "Can you come to the fire tomorrow? We tell stories. You'd like it?" Oliver's smile faded a bit. "I can't leave the woods. I've tried. It's like something holds me here." "Are you stuck?" Max asked. "I think I'm waiting for someone to really see me or to remember me. Maybe then I can move on." Max thought for a moment, then said, "I'll remember you. I'll tell your story so nobody forgets." The wind picked up softly. Leaves rustled above, and a cool breeze swept between the trees. Oliver began to fade, his edges becoming misty like fog in the moonlight. "Goodbye, Max," he said, and "Thank you." And then he was gone. Max stood alone in the woods, the trees around him now gently whispering again, but they didn't sound quite as sad. He made his way back to camp and crawled into his sleeping bag. He didn't feel scared anymore. He felt peaceful. The next morning, Max told Counselor Eva what had happened. She didn't laugh or say it was a dream. She just smiled and nodded. "Sometimes the forest chooses who it trusts," she said. "Looks like it picked you."